I said, what are you doing? I'm ghosting. What do you mean? Okay, but why are you making that noise? 'Cause that's what ghosts do? Really isn't. My ex ghosted me and all she did was leave me on red. Oh, dude, sorry to hear that. I mean, that's a different type of ghosting, I think the problem here is you just don't know what you're doing. What? What? Well, I think you need to mind your business and just let me scare you. Why would I be scared of you? Because I'm a ghost, and ghosts are scary. Well, you're either not a ghost or you're doing a really bad job of being scary. You know what? Screw this. I don't need this. I don't have to stand here and listen to you insult me. Dude, you're not standing either. You know what I mean. Have you ever been sitting in your house alone at night and hear a creepy sound? Well, good news. It's probably not a ghost. It's called thermal expansion and contraction. This is caused by the cooling of the air in the evening, which makes your home's wooden structure and attic beams contract, and it creates like a weird cracking sound. So that's why you hear those strange noises. Most of the time. Sometimes it's a family of raccoons that found their way into your attic, and in rare cases, it's a demon waiting for you to fall asleep so it can take over your body and turn you into a furry. Just kidding, there aren't any raccoons in your attic. In my old house, I witnessed a lot of creepy things. I'd always hear noises in my house, even during the day, but I'd always think nothing of it because if I let my mind run, it would never stop. But other than just creepy noises, this one time around 11 p.m., I was standing by the staircase going upstairs, and in the corner of my eye, I see my brother go up. Now, if you watch my pranks video, you know that I love a good jump scare, so I followed him upstairs so I can jump out and scare him. I got upstairs and I realized all the lights were still off. There's no way he'd walk upstairs and keep the lights off unless he's trying to scare me. Or maybe he's not there. I walked back downstairs and apparently he was in the basement the whole time, so I must have imagined seeing something, is what I told myself. Another time I was sleeping in my parents' room and I remember waking up frozen in fear and watching some old lady walk out of the closet towards me, and I was completely helpless. I closed my eyes before she got too close, and later I was able to move again. Because of that incident, I can never sleep with any closet door open. After doing some more research, it turns out what happened to me was just simply sleep paralysis, which is a state during waking up or falling asleep in which a person is aware but unable to move or speak. During one of these episodes, someone could feel and see things that aren't actually there, which often results in fear. I find this really strange that a lot of people have the same experiences, but you know, we're all human, I guess. Those were the biggest freaky things that happened to me in my old house, though the rest of my family told me they've all had their own crazy experiences. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Dude, that's clickbait. Your house wasn't haunted. Well, it turns out during a dinner with my family, we were talking about where to look at houses you might want to buy, and my mom casually brings up, "Oh yeah, our old house was haunted." What do you mean haunted? Well, before we moved in, the lady that used to live there died in the house. What? And you didn't tell us? Well, we thought it would scare you guys, so we didn't want you to worry. It turns out that it's quite possible that the things we saw in that house weren't just coincidences, and maybe there was a spirit lingering around. Good thing we moved. I don't get that feeling of someone staring down my neck anymore when I'm playing video games late at night. Yeah, so if you or your parents are about to buy a house, do your research and make sure someone didn't die there and that it isn't haunted, because you don't need that stress in your life. Well, unless you're into that.